All right, YouTube, y'all read the title. Bench, squat, deadlift, SBD, right? Squat, bench, deadlift workout, right? We're gonna start off with the deadlift. I should have started off with the squat, but I was so anxious to see how much I can actually deadlift. My right hamstring been hurting, and I'm not really feeling that much pain right now. So I threw 135 pounds on the bar. I'm not using a belt. I'm not using gloves. Just straight raw and whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going for a 1 rep max today, but I am seeing how heavy I can comfortably go with my slight injury on my right hamstring, right? And it's getting better over time. And as I'm working it out, basically walking it off, all that. So I got 135 pounds on the bar, picked it up like it's butter, easy weight, did a couple of reps. Some of the reps look wonky, and I'm doing that on purpose because I am paying attention to how every inch of my hamstring and right leg feels, all right? So if I feel sharp pain shooting through my leg or shooting through my hamstring or my calf or anything, that's when I know it's enough is enough, and I'm going to call it how I call it. Know when to hold them, know when to fold them. And I do not recommend exercising on the injury for everybody, all right? Now, if you're a beginner and you're still learning your form, then, you know what I'm saying? And anytime you see me point up like that, that means I'm going up in weight. So I got a 45 on each side. That's 90 more pounds. So that was 135. This is 225. I got two 45-pound plates on each side. I'm going to go ahead and listen to some music, and I'm going to pace around the gym like a tiger, getting all mad and stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's part of lifting. A lot of people think you're supposed to be happy-go-lucky. Now, there's different types of people, but I'm the type of person that I don't talk at all, all right? And I approach the bar like I'm a shark going through water, right? So I go to the bar, get serious, go ahead, approach it like I'm about to fight it, get my foot placement, tighten up all the way. Remember, you're not supposed to be loosey-goosey. You're not supposed to be a loose noodle, all right? And you're supposed to be standing straight, head straight, spine straight. Don't be talking to the person on the left of you. Don't be talking to the person on the right of you. All right? It's supposed to be you and the bar. That's it. Now, if you're talking between sets, that's okay. But at the same time, you got to get back serious. All right? So I threw another 90 pounds on the bar. So I got 345 plates on each side. That's 315 pounds. I do not recommend that for beginners. Even if you're strong enough to lift it, your form isn't right yet. Nobody's form is perfect. You can look at mine and see flaws. You can look at anybody's and see flaws. But that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about me against the bar. Nobody else. Mano y barro. You feel me? And I'm supposed to be straight towards the bar. That's it. Nobody else is in the room right now. There's other people here, literally, but I'm just saying it's like a prom date. This is your prom date right here. This is your prom date. You're supposed to drown everything else out, all right? So no talking. Not during the set, especially. All right, so let's go ahead and lift it. Enough talking. I said no talking, but I'm talking, right? But it's done now, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing a voiceover. I'm in the car right now. And I'm basically about to go back in there and finish my workout. I did stair stepper at the end. I did deadlift, squat, and bench press, all right? So not in that order. I did deadlift, bench press, squat. All right, so DBS. This bullshit, you feel me? So I go ahead and throw another 45 on each side. That will make it 405. That's 315. A 45 and a 45. 45 times 2, that's 90, right? So 315 plus 90 is 405. It's all just simple math, you feel me? Everything is simple math. 3 plates, 4 plates. The bar is 45 pounds because people just count the plates. No, that is a big mistake, all right? You are cheating yourself if you're just counting your plates and not the bar. You're lifting more weight than you think you are. You're lifting 45 pounds more than you think you are, right? So, hey, like the video just because of that, man. I just helped you know that, unless you already knew that. If you already knew that, comment below that you already knew that. But let's go ahead and see what I'm comfortable with working up to. So I'm still feeling good, still feeling great. Now, a lot of times when I'm feeling it, like the pain, is because I get in my own head and I start thinking about it and I pinpoint it in my brain. So 405 went up easy, didn't feel a thing. It felt good. And that was my first mixed grip. See, that was super double overhand and super graded. All right, so right there I'm rubbing it and I'm feeling, I'm making sure I'm good and da 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 da. and that probably kind of, got it in my head a little bit. So yeah, what I'm saying there is you're supposed to be centered. Just what I said. Don't be talking to people over there. I already said that. So you're supposed to be right here, squared up, right? That's what causes injury. That's what caused my injury, all right? So I got 50 more pounds, 25 pounds here, 25 pounds there, and I'm gonna go ahead and add that because usually I would just go ahead and throw another 45 on there, but I'm being safe. I'm living on the edge, but I'm being safe. So I got 100. The goal was to have 5 of these. That's what I was gonna say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I was counting them, and then I was gonna say 5, and I was going up, blah blah blah. But yeah, man. So bear with me though. I'm kind of messing up, but we getting it back. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw these on there. How much is that? That is 455 pounds, right? And if I lift that, the goal is to go ahead and throw these 10s on there with those, which would make it 475 pounds instead of going straight to 495 pounds, which is 545 pounds on each, 545 pounds plates on each side. So, which is not that much more than this, which is easy weight for me. But ever since I kind of slightly injured myself, I haven't touched it. I've tried to work up to it, and I got chickened out. You know what I'm saying? It's a healthy fear that you must have, or you will get injured. All right. I do not want to tear my hamstring off the tendon. You know what I'm saying? So I'm basically feeling it, kicking. Then I kind of got scared. I chickened out, right? So, I did it. Then I sat down, got up, listened to some music, all that. Got my mind right. Drank a little bit of drink. You know what I'm saying? Not that kind of drink, but and that kind of drink would probably help me right now. No, don't do that. Don't do that in the gym, all right? People do that though. So why is it looking kind of blurry? I don't know, and I don't care. So I approached the bar, and I was like, nope, no one to hold them, no one to fold them. My mind is playing tricks on me, telling me that my hamstring is hurting more than it is. I call that the spidey senses, and when my spidey senses tell me to not lift it, don't lift it. So I got the bar butt naked right there. That's what I call it. You put your plates back. A lot of people don't do that. A lot of people say put the bar back up here, but I don't really want to because people will have to adjust this to their height. They'll have to take the bar back off and adjust it to their shoulder height if they're squatting, blah, blah, blah. See, me, that's about perfect for me if I was doing high bar, or maybe the 3 would be about perfect for 3 or 4, but I go down to the 5, right? Because I do low bar squats, all right? And a lot of people be seeing my torso cave in and my whatever lean forward a little bit, but I'm doing low bar squats. So at the end of the day, it's gonna look different. So I'm gonna go ahead and bench press before I squat and give my leg a little rest, whatever, and see if it'll stop feeling that way. So I'm not going to use this bar. I don't like this bar for the bench. It's the same exact bar used on a deadlift, the same type, but I like this bar better on the bench. A lot of people say, oh, it don't matter, and da-da-da-da, and that be people that don't lift. So I'm going to do a whole bunch of reps with just the bar. Then I'm going to throw a 45 on each side, which would make it 135. The bar is 45, so, and I'm going to go ahead and show y'all my weight, or am I? I think I was. Yeah, I did. So I'm weighing 170 or 171 with clothes on, already ate food and got drink in me and all that. So my morning weight is still like 175. I just started my bulk, but only gained maybe a pound or 2 of water weight, and plus I got clothes on. Couple pounds of water weight, couple pounds of food in me, liquid, hydration, all that. So I still should wake up at my same weight that I was when I was cutting. Only been bulking for a day, and I'm not rushing my bulk. A bulk doesn't mean just get fat. And I forgot to put my gloves on. I didn't use gloves for deadlift, but I do use gloves for certain other things. So bench press, because I got small wrist, which is cool. Small wrist is very aesthetic in bodybuilding, so don't laugh. A lot of people don't understand what aesthetic means and what will win on stage. I don't compete, but a bigger wrist or a bigger waist or something like that will lose on stage, all right? So people don't understand none of this stuff, so that's why you have to learn. So I did a whole bunch of reps. I'm not going to even count them. Probably did like 10 or so, give or take. You probably can count them if you want to. I just go by feel. I'm not going for a certain amount of reps. I'm going by how it feels. Do I feel warmed up? Do I feel like I'm ready for my first set, my next set, which is also a warm-up, right? So 45 pounds, and my shirt kind of gripped the bench. I'm always paying attention to every little detail, because once you get to heavier and heavy weight, every detail matters a lot more. A lot of people say, oh, that don't matter, that don't matter. They don't lift heavy. So, you know what I'm saying? So 135 pounds, still a warm up. I don't have anybody spotting me. I don't need anybody spotting me. I'm gonna go ahead and put my gloves on for this. This is very lightweight. I'm gonna put it up like 10 or so. I don't even remember. So my goal is 225 for a bunch of reps. My goal near future is 315 for one or more reps at this body weight or close to it. My ultimate was 365, but I weighed more than this, and I was benching more often. I'm still bringing my bench back. I don't have a spotter behind me because I don't like spotters. I don't like people crowding me, and I don't like talking in conversations. Almost everybody does that. There's not that many like-minded individuals in the commercial gym, so nobody back here to spot me. So any weight that I'm doing, I'm always stopping shy a few reps. So it's me mano y mano against the borrow y borrow. You feel me? We'll go ahead and listen to some music. Also, when I'm filming, I'm not really listening to music because I'm using my phone for both. I need to get me a different device just for music so I can listen to music as while I'm lifting. But a lot of times I do shorts, and then I can listen to my music. Well, I can have the music that I pick to play on the short, and it's sounding off in my ear. Music helps a lot, all right? So for everybody, each his own. Some people live better without music. I used to be like that until I started using music, and now I need music. It kind of wean myself off of needing it, all right? All right, so I got a lot of people that I know that are like-minded, that I don't know them personally, but I know them, and they say they don't use music, and it's a thing that they're training themselves to do, and it's benefiting them some kind of way. I might try it in the future, but not right now. I'm not. Nah, stick to what's working. All right. 3, 4, 5, 6. Could have done way more. This is a warm up, just lifting to get tongue warm. You know what I'm saying? I could do my body weight for 20 reps. So this is nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to go ahead and go up. Whenever I'm going for a heavier weight, I'm not going to do that many reps. So I'm going to put 25 pounds on each side, which will be 185. I got to go hunting, what I call it. You got to go look for the weights, all right? So a 25-pound plate plus the 135 plus another 25-pound plate on the other side. That's 135 plus 50. This is 185 pounds. Fun fact, that is 15 pounds above my body weight. And I shouldn't have told y'all that yet because I kind of I kind of planned it right here, and I showed y'all the scale a little bit. So I'm going to hunt for the other 25 pounds. And I didn't want to use this because I didn't know if somebody was using this or not. And they got it set up right there. And there is a few people in the gym. It's not packed. It's a perfect amount of people. They're not bothering me at all. Nobody conversated with me. Somebody almost did a few times, but I gave them that look. I didn't want to look too mean. But I'm going to go ahead and find this other 25. It's right here. It was one on the other side, but I saw this one first. So I'm going to bam, go ahead and put it back on my bench. And I'm a bench. You feel me? So go ahead and slide that on. Hey, I'm pretty good finding a hole while I'm using my camera. You know what I'm saying? Not even looking, no look past, you feel me? So I make sure that the bar is even by wiggling my finger in there a little bit. So I had to push it that way. I want to make sure my bar is tight. I am not using clamps. At the end, I'm not using clamps at all because if I'm not going to get stuck under this weight. But I don't want to. If I have to dump the weight off, or I can slide it off me like that. But I could dump it off each side. But I'm not going to lift heavy enough to do that, all right? I'm a smart lifter. So I don't have a spotter behind me. I don't need a spotter for 185. You know what I'm saying? I don't see too many ways that I'm going to get messed up under 185. I'm not saying it's impossible, but I can hit this for a bunch of reps and then go up. You know what I'm saying? But if I really wanted to be safe, I could bench in a squat rack. So the squat rack thing can help me, save me. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, this is my body weight. I was showing y'all the scale and showing y'all the weight. This is 15 pounds above my body weight. Remember, I'm 170, right? I'm really under that. I'm really less than that. I'm just saying how much I weighed today in the gym with clothes on and all that. So I'm still 160 something really. So let's go ahead and see what 185 looks like. So this is actually almost 20 pounds over my body weight. This is 20 pounds over my low weight of the year. So my low weight of the year was 165. Well, maybe 163 or 4.5, something like that. But I'm gonna just say 165 and round up to a better sounding number, which, you know, most people do. But in the bodybuilding, weight loss, powerlifting world, we don't do that. We go over precise. You don't have to do all that. You gotta remember, when you say that, are you into it as much as somebody else? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If the answer is no, then shoot. 6, it don't matter to you. 7. All right. Stopping a couple reps shy because I want to go up in weight. And also, I don't want to get stuck. All right. Easy weight. The warm-up should be easy to work up to the heavier, harder weight. Now, if you're going for reps, then yes, you should go with some high reps, and they should be hard at the end. So this is 225. I'm hoping for, and look, see that right there? People who talk a lot in the gym, they can make you make a mistake. You can have 225 over there, well, 245 place over there, a 45 and a 25 over here. And if you forget to change that on this side, have once, and you will, yeah, it will teeter-totter, and you could probably injure your shoulder. All right, that easy, that quick, and that easy. That distraction is not good. A lot of people, it don't matter. It do matter. It's going to matter when you get hurt. Then you're going to be like, dang, I should have listened to repping time. So you want your bar to be even. All right, you want the same amount of weight on each side. All right, this is 225, so I weigh 170, 180, 90, 100, 210, 20. That's a lot more than my body weight, right? You do the math. All right, so 225. All right, that's what I was trying to show y'all. I'm going to do a bunch of reps, no talking, no spotter, easy weight. All right, so I think I was trying to tell you how much reps reps in reserve. I like to leave about 2 or 3 reps that I probably could have done. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give me some drink. I'm going to listen to my music, a few minutes. That's what I was telling y'all. I'm going to take a few minutes in between sets. Minutes in between sets are not to talk. They're to focus, breathe, and get ready for the next set. Pay attention to any mistakes that you had in the other sets. It is very important when you are lifting weights. You can hurt yourself. Also, you want to progress. You want to actually be putting in work. Because if you're not putting in work, then what are you doing? You're not going to build muscle or strength or anything else that you're trying to do if you're not putting in work. If it's not serious to you, then you're not going to get serious results. I'm saying. Well, that don't matter. Okay, 1, that kills me. 2, 3, it don't matter to you. It matters to me. 4, 5. For me to do this amount of reps at this body weight is crazy. Come on, 6. I know I got 7 or 8. Was that 6 or 7? I don't know. But I could have done at least 3 or 4 more reps. And I'm doing that with my fingers. But like I said, nobody's right here to pull it off of me. That last rep, I will get stuck if I do another 3 or 4 reps. All right? And I do not want to have to do the evasive moves of dumping it off. All right? That is dangerous. You can hurt yourself. All right, so I'm going to go up. But I'm going up for 1 rep. I'm going to go ahead and hunt again because the place that I'm looking for is not there. Now, I should go up to 275. I got confidence that I could do it. But I'm going to go ahead and do 40 more pounds. That's 10 pounds less than 275. That is 265 pounds. So I got 10, 10, 10, 10. So I'm put 20 pounds on each side. I was going to put these right here, 25 pounds on each side. But if the 265 go up good and easy, then I might go for that. But I'm going to go ahead and play it safe. Like, you got to remember, I don't have anybody. I'm going to keep saying, I don't have anybody to save my butt. There's other people in the gym, but I don't know them. I don't want just anybody spotting me. I got to have seen you spot before. All right? So, that's like having somebody drive you in a car. You don't even know if they got a license. You don't even know they could drive. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. Yeah, I'm not putting my life on no maybe. No. So 20 more pounds on each side makes this 265. So that's 40 more pounds in total. Like I said, it's all simple math for beginners. People that already know, you can put in the comments, I already know that. But enjoy the video anyway. Let's see what it looks like, man. I'm going to go ahead and hit this for 1 rep. And as you can see, putting your plates on and off and putting plates away and all that, that's a job within itself. I tell people all the time, that's part of your workout, all right? Everything burns calories, like I always tell people in my cardio videos. A lot of people think you got to lose your breath and just go crazy on cardio and do saunas and all that. But I'm doing 1 rep and then maybe do that. But this is not a 1 rep max. I will not max without a spotter. I will not max without a spotter. That is, some people don't do it. Some people do that. I've done it before. Some of my heaviest benches, the heaviest bench I've done on camera, which actually was the heaviest bench, I think that was the heaviest bench I ever done, was without a spotter. Foolishness. Young, dumb. Could have injured myself. Could have probably not even been here to talk to y'all about this. But you live and you learn. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't mean make the mistake. You know what I'm saying? I made the mistake so you wouldn't have to. You can learn from other people's mistakes. Let's see. Kind of shaky, but it wasn't that hard. That's almost 100 pounds above my body weight. So 100 pounds above my body weight will be, throw this 5 on there, 2.5 on each side. That'll be, 270. But yeah, or I could have put the 25s on there, took those 20s off, with those 2 10s off and put the 20, and that would have been another 10 pounds. That'd have been, you do the math, that would have been way over my body weight. So I decided to go ahead and take the weights off and go back to 135, but also add 10 pounds, 5 pounds, and 2.5 pounds. And then that's on one side, right? Then the same thing on the other side, right? Which makes 170, right? And I weigh 170, right? So what was my plan with this? I got a short video titled Bodyweight Bench Press, and I did it on a short. So I did my body weight, 170, right? For as many reps as I possibly could. And I did 20 reps. I did 20 reps with 170, all right? That's one day after me starting my bulk. That's what bulking does. That's what calories increase. Calories are energy. I didn't do it right here, but I did it on my shorts. I wanted to hear some music while I did it. So the music helped too, but the calories. All right. So y'all, after y'all watch this whole video, which is only 5 more minutes, because y'all got to see what I got to say on squat. 5 more minutes. I'm going to go ahead. I listened to some music. I did my shorts. I drank some hydration. And I did 20 reps with my body weight. Yesterday I did 165 for like 17 reps. I did 5 more pounds for 3 more reps. Because I ate more food and I got more rest, had more hydration. So we're going to move on to the squat, right? And with my squat right now, I'm going way low when it comes to weight. I'm starting my squat over again. Right now I'm setting up where I need to be. I'm shaking, making sure that it's secure. Even though I'm doing lightweight, I'm making sure that the plates are where I needed to be. I mean, saver things. The what do you call them? And I'm picking my bar. That was the bar I deadlifted with. This right here, I'm gonna squat with the same type of bar that I bench with. I'm just particular, all right? So I'm gonna go ahead and set this area up, and I'm gonna tell y'all how I squat and what's my plans on squatting as I'm squatting. All right, so I'm putting it under there. It's at my chest, lower than my chest level, because I low bar squat. I put the bar lower on my back, right? And I'm also looking at my legs. You see, I don't have to tiptoe out of the thing. I want to be able to use my legs to unrack. That way I ain't got to tiptoe, which is dangerous, right? And it also throw you off. And I'm not going to do half reps with 1,000,000 pounds. I'm going to do a lightweight and I'm going to go all the way down. But my feet ain't going to be like that. I had to do that because I don't have the bar balancing me, right? So let me go ahead and show you what I'm doing, how much weight I'm doing. Last time I did 135, 1 plate on each side, 145 plate on each side of a 45-pound bar. 45 times 3, that's 135. So what I'm doing is every time I squat, I'm going to go ahead and add 10 pounds. 10 pounds is not that heavy. But I'm not going for heavy weight and I'm not going for high reps. So I had to go all the way over here and hunt again, I call it. Hunting for these plates. So I found these 5-pound plates. 5 plus 5 is literally 10. We all know that, but I'm just saying that's how you add up the weight. It's simple math. Just like calories, just like reps, just like your body weight, just like everything else you do. Fitness is math. Men lie, women lie, numbers don't. Fitness is math. How much you lift, how much you weigh compared to how much you lift, and blah, blah, blah. It can be two dudes bench pressing 300 pounds. If one dude is 300 and the other dude is 150, the dude is 150 is way stronger, even though they lifted the same amount of weight. How much did he weigh compared to the weight that he... Yeah, exactly. So I'm only doing 10 more pounds than I did yesterday. And the next time I squat, I'm doing 10 more pounds than that. So I'm going to be at low weight for a long time, and I'm going to slowly, weeks, months, a long time, till I get to 300 and something pounds. I'm going to go all the way down, lower than I should have to, just to make sure I'm overcompensating for it. You practice at low weight to where you can go heavier weight and still have good form. I don't want to do a whole bunch of cheat reps. And I'm not even going for a lot of reps this time either. I'm just going for feel. Me against the bar. Mono e barro. You feel me? So I'm going to put clamps on the side too. Even though this is lightweight, the squat is very unfamiliar to me right now, and my hamstring is hurting. So I don't squat that often. You know what I'm saying? I'm bringing it back. I used to squat more often. So whenever you haven't done a certain lift, also I'm be playing with my feet placement, finding where my toes should point or not point or go straight. And every time you start over on something, you got to be a little bit different than when you left off. You know, and most important thing is don't go back to the weight that you left off at, especially if you ain't done it in years. See, I ain't squatted in weeks, months, maybe. I don't know. But I'm coming back to it. You know what I'm saying? I know how to squat, and I know what mistakes I'm going to be making when you see me squat. So I have to work that out myself. I'm not asking for advice, tips, or none of that. I'm going by feel, and I'm very low, come up. Also, I'm doing low bar squat, so if my upper torso is leaning forward, that's how it does on a low bar squat. You're thinking about a high bar squat if you got something to say. Yo, show me your squat. No, I'm just kidding. But if you watch the video this long, you one of the real MVPs. I'm just saying. I'm just commenting before somebody comment, because I'm saying the things people always say. All right. So no offense. I'm just saying, like, keep that. See my hamstring? I'm feeling it, and that was it for the squat. So, yo, but it's getting better though. But I don't want to hurt it. So